And like magic, we're back. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just gonna double check that this runs properly. You think I would do that earlier, but no. I'm not that smart, you know me. Professional? Not me. Also, it was really funny to see Poker Jack Gamble pop in for a hype trade when the stream's definitely like turned off. That's pretty fun. Thanks, PJG. PJG, yeah. Uh, yeah, let's see here. We're gonna be playing an awesome game. So how many people here liked Police Nuts? Suddenly I hear a bunch of booming in the background. Please configure. Okay. Can do. I really need that? Okay. Apparently I needed a BIOS file. So I'm going to acquire one real quick. That seems to work. Alright. Let's see. Let's set this up properly. Oh, that looks good. Oh, disgusting. Okay. Wow. Alright, guys. Instead of keeping you waiting, Eustace quickly dumping a ROM BIOS from a console he really owns. Yes! Yes, I did. That's exactly what I did, and no one can prove otherwise. Alright, so I hope you guys like watching a static screen. This is what my life looks like. Fun fact, when this happened on TVs back in like the CRT times in the 90s and 80s, in Sweden we call this the War of the Ants. Yeah. Instead of saying it's like static, we said it's the War of the Ants on TV. White versus black. Okay. So anyways, this is gonna be awesome, trust me. Gonna go ahead and power on. Master System startup. Wait, that's not right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's the Sega CD, everybody. Ugh, God, that sounds bad. Snatcher. You know what's cool about Snatcher? Oh shit, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I gotta set up my controller again, don't I? Oh, hang on. Up, down, left, right. A, B, C. Start. X, Y, Z, I guess. Select. Okay. Sorry about that. Dude, I am so fast at, like, grabbing BIOS files from my legit consoles. A cyberpunk adventure. Snatcher. Joypad only. Draw blaster. Cancel. Shoot. Yeah, okay. I can get used to that. The story, characters, and events in this game are entirely fictional. Any similarities to actual people, places, and events are entirely coincidental. Yeah, we used to own a 32X and a Sega CD. The story is dedicated to all those cyberpunks. who fight against injustice and corruption every day of their lives. This is a great game, though. Like, Police Thoughts was cool. This is a great game.
June 6, 1996. A mysterious explosion destroys the Chernobyl research facility near Moscow. Lucifer Alpha, a powerful biological weapon under secret development there, is released into the atmosphere, creating a deadly biohazard. Carried by the trade winds, Lucifer Alpha spreads throughout Eastern Europe and Eurasia, destroying 80% of the populace. Half of the world's people die. The greatest biohazard in history later becomes known simply as the catastrophe.
COVID. Oh.
But at this time, who could have possibly imagined that the ultimate biohazard wouldn't occur for another half-century?
Yeah, we
50 years
got rid of them a
later,
long time ago.
mankind faces its greatest crisis. The appearance of a mysterious android life form. Its purpose and origin are unknown. Is it a new form of weapon? Or perhaps an invasion from some other world? They appear during winter, killing humans and infiltrating society by taking the place of their victims. Employing an artificial skin, they can sweat and even bleed. Part organic, part machine, they're almost impossible to distinguish from those they kill. As they steal their victims' bodies in order to take their place, these mysterious invaders become known as Snatchers.
Alright. That's Snatcher. Give me one moment. I gotta close the window. It's getting really freezing cold in here. I'm back. This music might seem familiar. Do you guys like Blade Runner? New Kobe City, yes. Yes, that says Metal Gear. You are correct. Random Hegiel. Having a fight over there. I love this music. Much like Police Knots, this game has fantastic music all the way through. This came first. A lot of the jokes we saw in Police Knots referencing this game, maybe you'll remember them when we get to them. I feel like the sync was a bit wrong. Like, it didn't seem to sync up the audio with the visuals too well. So once this is over, I'm gonna take a peek at that, see if there's a synchronization option. There we go.
How was work? Everything okay?
Gillian, what is it? What's wrong?
Jamie, I've become a junker.
A junker?
It's not synced up
Gillian, but
properly.
why?
Jamie, you know why. It's the only way we can regain our lost memories. Snatcher is the only word that keeps coming back every time we try to remember our pasts. I have to face them to find out why.
Yes, but I can sense that there is something terrible hidden in our past. And if we remember it, it will destroy us.
Jamie! I'm going now. Jamie!
What? I can't hear you!
Gillian Seed, estimated age 31. 3 years ago, he and his wife Jamie Seed are taken into protective custody in the Siberian Neutral Zone by the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. Both Gillian and Jamie suffer from severe amnesia. Their memories of events prior to being picked up in Siberia lost in a mysterious mental fog. 2 years ago, after a vain attempt to rebuild their marriage, Jamie and Gillian separate. Following extensive special military training, Gillian is ordered to report to Neo-Kobe City as a junker, effective today.
I believe you mean Neo Kobe City. So yes, for those of you who missed it in the audio, because it was kind of hard to hear, we are Gillian Seed, yes, Seed, and we have become a junker, because that's the only word that keeps popping up in our head. We have amnesia. And junkers deal with snatchers. And yes, this is the Konami building. Act 1. Snatch. The unfortunate name. Welcome to Junker Headquarters. May I help you? Instead of having a cursor this time, we have a dialogue box. Thank God. There's a lot of things to look at. Let's look at the operator. She's a beautiful Oriental woman. Yes, it's one of those characters again. It's just a Junker recruiting ad. In Japanese, actually. Oretachi Junka ni. Something. We are Junkers. And then I can't read the bottom half. Wari ma sen ga. Wait. I shouldn't be trying to read this, but I want to read it. It's so hard to read the top. It's hiragana, so I should be able to read this, but it's so pixelized. Okay, the bottom says arimasenka, so it's junka ni arimasenka, which would mean, are there any junkers here? So it must be something else at the top, like... I can't read it though. I see ta and mu actually at the end there. But I believe the ad is like, is there any junker here? Alright. Sorry about that. It's one of those pod-type reception units where the operator sits in a shielded capsule. Oh, that's what that glass is. Are you reading the white and red line at the bottom of the image? I couldn't. It's just lines, right? This is some pretty heavy-duty stuff they got here. This place may be more dangerous than I thought. It looks like a security camera. This is our standard investigation music, by the way. Get used to it. It looks like it leads to the inside of the headquarters. Let's look at the area. This seems to be Junker Headquarters' lobby. The security looks really tight. Does it? Yeah, I can't read that at the bottom. It's just a bunch of lines. Let's investigate the operator. It's no use, she's protected by a shield. What organizations are you with, sir? It's too bad I can't get in there. She's truly gorgeous. Oh, Gillian. Looks like a government ad. They must be really short on people. Apparently, it's become a huge problem with these killer robots. It's a 180 holographic printing. They must be on a tight budget. Are you interested in junker operations? No. Maybe. The shield is heat-proof and shock-proof. It's specially designed to withstand an attack by Snatchers! What organization are you with, sir? I'm busy investigating everything. Not even a tank could break through this. What? It just looks like glass. Boink boink went. No boink boink in this one. Thank God. It looks like they're monitoring the offices. I must look really uptight. Maybe I'd better stop wandering around. It's locked. Looks like the only switch for it is in the operator's pod. I'm sorry, may I have your name, please? It seems like I got to get her to open the pod. To open it for me from that pod. Blah blah. Please. Investigate the area. There's nobody around but the operator. If I wander around too much, I'll make a bad first impression. I'm afraid only junker personnel are allowed inside the headquarters. I'm sorry, may I have your name, please? Oh well. Let's try talking to that young woman over there.
I'm Gillian Seed. I've been assigned to Junker headquarters effective today.
Oh, you're Mr. Seed. Please forgive me. My name is Mika Slayton. I'm the administrative assistant and operator here at Junker headquarters. Very pleased to meet you.
Look at Mika. You're really very pretty. ... Thanks. I'm honored to have a chance to work with someone as beautiful as you. Well, thanks. I'll take that at face value. Somehow I feel like we met before. I bet you used that line on all the girls, right? The official junker name and trademark appear on it. Plate. Some kind of plate with the official junker name on it. It's designed to protect the operator. I know it seems a bit much, but it's supposed to protect from Snatchers. What? Snatchers even attack up here? Yes, it's happened several times before. They're not stupid, you know. We'll look at the camera. Oh, it's absolutely harassment, Yannick. Don't worry about it. Just now that they're groping, so it's a step up. Maybe I should try waving hi? The chief always monitors the feed from that camera. If I wander around too much, I'll make a better first impression. Look, enters a vault. Well, how do you like it? I bet you'd like to see the office, right? Let's investigate, Mika. It's too bad I can't get in there. Yeah. Plate. Japanese undercover neurokinetic elimination ranger. I actually never knew Junker was a real name. Like it had. I thought it was a name, not like an acronym. So there you go. Junkers are Japanese undercover neurokinetic elimination rangers. As you do. Cool. Better memorize that one. I'm never gonna memorize it. Japanese undercover neurokinetic elimination ranger. Are you sure? Because I didn't. Damn, a tank could break through this. Alright, let's get to the... I've been assigned to Junker operations effective today. You just told me that, Gillian. Oh, did I now? I'm sorry. I have a pretty good memory, Mr. Seed, especially if it's concerning an attractive man like you. Ooh, made a good first impression. Let's talk about Mika. Tell me a little bit about yourself. About me? Isn't that a bit forward, Mr. Seed? Let me tell you about myself first. Maybe then you'll tell me. I can tell you're very smooth with the ladies. Remember that we actually left like our wife or whatever? before going here, so yeah, we're terrible. I'd really like to know more. How about next time, if we have the chance? I really don't care for overly persistent types. No, I'm sorry. Let's talk about Neo Kobe. This is my first time in town. Oh, you'll get used to it right away. Everybody's pretty welcome. There are many different ethnic groups and types of people here. It's Japan, but it's not Japan, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. Junker sounded more of a street slang for some form of police officer. I mean, it is a cyberpunk game, so Junker is perfectly in line. I just never knew it was an acronym. I wonder if Snatcher is an acronym because they use that in full caps. Super Nanny Attack. Crap. Terrifying. Horrible. Elastic robots? I don't know. From the air, it's hard to believe it's a man-made island. Well, it's pretty big. They practically fill in the whole island inland sea. Could you tell me a little bit about Junker operations? Junkers are a special task force put together to combat the Bioroid Snatcher menace. It's overseen by government intelligence agencies. And, could you give me a few more details? The Junker's principal duty is to identify Snatchers who have infiltrated society and eliminate them.
Mr. Seed?
Gillian's fine. You can call me Gillian, Mika.
Okay, Gillian. I'll open the main door and show you around headquarters.
She looks better in this picture. Where shall I show you first? Let's go to the shooting range.
Oh, that's right. The chief told me to bring you down as soon as you showed up.
The chief?
Yes, our big boss here at Junker headquarters. That's his office right over there.
I want to go to the shooting range.
Chief Cunningham, Gillian Seed is here. I brought him in as you requested.
Thanks for coming, Seed. I'm Benson Cunningham, the Chief of Junker Operations.
Gillian Seed. I've been transferred here from the 17th Special Forces Division.
I've heard all about your special training in the military, Seed. I hope you'll put it to good use on your new assignment here. By the way, I understand you're suffering from amnesia. Any sign yet that your memory's coming back?
I'm afraid not. I still can't remember a thing from before the Army picked me up 3 years ago.
You're married, aren't you?
Yes, but we're separated now. She has amnesia as well, and without any memories between the two of us, I'm afraid there was very little to base a good relationship on.
I can see your point there.
Yeah, I get that. Totally. So why do you have a painting of, like, a flower pot in your office, my man? That's a little weird. Let's look at Mr. Cunningham. He's the chief of Junker Operations, eh? Just as I imagined him. Did you say something? No. What are you staring at, Seed? Why don't you calm down? Why don't you calm down? Information from all over the world is continuously pouring in. It's a nice night view of Neo Kobe. Too bad there are Snatchers lurking up there somewhere. Neo Kobe at night. Great view, don't you think? A little, less nature than I'd like. That's called art, useless. It's for sophisticated types or something like that. Yeah, okay. So it's not for me then. It's a nice night view of Neo Kobe. Too bad there are Snatchers lurking out there somewhere. Looks like you're taking a liking to this city. A picture of a vase, eh? What a funny design. Yeah, it really is a funny design. I'm sure that has no meaning. Looks like a pretty comfortable sofa. Then again, this is the kind of game where a picture of a vase would be like the final puzzle of the game or something. Let's investigate the picture. This is his taste in art, huh? Don't touch that picture! It's very special to me! Oh, okay, jeez. Stop it, Seed! That picture is precious to me! Don't touch it! Is it really valuable? There's some things that money can't buy. Now that you mention it, when did you hang that picture there? I always thought this office needed a little livening up. Never knew you were interested in art. Well, you know. No, I don't. I do not know. Why is there so much fuss about that picture? Seed, I'm no Snatcher. Can we be sure of that, though? Don't you trust anybody? Don't you trust anybody? I'm the chief, Seed. Well, I suppose that's what being a junker is all about. So investigate this, specifically investigating for junker stuff, or Snatcher stuff. Got it. It's an ultra-high resolution display panel capable of playing back holograms as well. General purpose monitor using both liquid crystal display LCD and plasma display PDD technology. His kid made it. If that's the case, his kid is not a bad artist, I guess. It's an air cushion type sofa. It's the latest in robot sofas employing Chaos System. No, not this shit again. The Chaos System technology. This damn Chaos System is here again. Can we ask about Junker? Let's ask about Junkers. Junker headquarters was set up a year ago by the police as a special task force to combat the Snatcher problem. Junker operations were officially started in August of this year. We answered directly to the government's intelligence agencies. Why did I give you this voice? This poster is really pretty tacky. Oh, really? That's my design, by the way. Oh, he made it. Chief, your taste is right out of the Dark Ages. A junker operates with certain rules and privileges different from regular police officers. Those are: 1. The purpose of the junker force is to eliminate bioroid snatchers. 2. A junker, even in the course of carrying out one, must not harm innocent civilians. 3. A subject may not be physically investigated or restrained unless irrefutable evidence exists that indicates the subject is indeed a snatcher. It's the Skull Throne. Blood for the Black God. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Glory to Chaos. 4. A junker is required to assist and support civilian bounty hunters. Why? In order to carry out one, a junker is allowed the use of a blaster, and a navigator, and a turbocycle. Those are the 5 rules. That's it, huh? Let's not investigate. Ask about Snatchers. Yes. 3 years ago, the Snatchers suddenly appeared here in Neo Kobe. We have no idea where they come from, or what they want. We do know that they kill, copy the appearance of their victims, and take their place in society, and that their numbers are increasing. Oh, that's actually terrifying. So we have, like, basically Terminators replacing actual people. That's good. I play Warhammer. I know a heretic would have had them talk about chaos tech. It's a robot designed to assist junkers by performing all types of analysis. It's got a pretty good sensor setup too. I think my voice is changing. Do you want me to tell you again? No, I got it. You want to know anything more? Look it up using Jordan. What? Using what? A junker's job is highly specialized and extremely dangerous. That's why there are so few of us. I'm the chief, Harry's the engineer, and then there's Mika. Gibson and you are runners. Runners, huh? It's just the 5 of us. Wait. It's a government... Wait. All the, like, intelligence agencies in the world are placing the bets on these 5 dudes? Whoa. Well, 4 dudes and a girl, I guess. But... yikes. Well, I guess we better get to know Gibson. Looks like we're gonna be partners. Yeah, we can have 2 people deal with a junker threat. He'll be fine. Alright, I think we get it. The chief isn't done talking yet. Why don't you ask the chief about your duties? Okay. A junker's job is to figure out who the snatchers are and to eliminate them. I want you to put your special training in the military to good use and investigate those points about snatchers that we don't yet understand. We've got to put a stop to them.
That should be enough to make your duties as a junker quite clear. This is your junker ID card. It will identify you as a junker.
Cool.
Carrying it allows you to exercise your special authority.
Nice.
I see. Sort of like a police officer's badge, huh?
And here's some money. It's not much, but you'll need it to carry out your investigation.
Ooh.
Cash?
Credit cards aren't accepted in some regions of the city. You'll need this sooner or later.
Sounds like it's a rough place out there.
Go see Harry, the engineer. He's got your equipment ready for you.
Exactly, blah blah. Maybe they just have one office. I don't know. You know, the rest of the building's a bunch of Konami games or something. We can now look at our possessions, like the junker ID. This card gives me all the special rights of a junker. I'll be carrying this as my ID from here on out. See, that card is very important. Take great care not to lose it. Lose what? Oh shit, I lost it. We can look at cash. This is the cash they gave me for expenses. Having to carry cash around is so inconvenient. Which is funny because in Japan today, they still do that. It's actually quite rare to pay for things with a credit card or debit card in Japan. They usually pay with money. Now you know. An ID card with a special IC chip built in. All of my personal data is recorded in this card. Investigate the money. It's cold, hard cash. There should be plenty to get the job done with. Well, if you say so. Let's show you the money. There's some of the funds for expenses. Don't waste them. You listening, Seed? Remember, keep that with you at all times. Alright. Where would you like to go next? The shooting range. This is the shooting range. Junkers come here to improve their marksmanship. Where do I save, by the way? I actually don't know how to save. Well, worst case, we'll just use save states until I figure out how to save properly. So let's, it's F5 and F8. Okay. Could someone look up how you save in this game? I'd be really, happy to know. Thank you. Because I don't know. Let's practice. Gillian, you haven't got your blaster yet, have you? Let's hurry and go visit Harry. Come on, let's go see Harry. But I think I should get some practice in first. Yes, but... Come on, let me take a crack at it. Alright, if you must practice, I'll let you use my ray gun. But it doesn't have the power of a blaster. Is that okay? Yeah, thanks, Mika. Okay, let's start shooting practice. If you press the A button, you can draw your blaster. Proceed to fire. You can put your blaster away by pressing the A button again. You ready? Remember, shoot only the Snatchers. Oh, I'm nervous now. Be careful you don't hit any civilians. I'm really scared, guys. I shall be fine. The red gauge on the left shows the number of targets to appear. The yellow gauge on the right shows the number of hits. I'll start my introductory level. Good luck. Oops. Sorry, buddy. I shot a man right in his stupid face. Don't really feel too bad about it. It was probably some kind of weird guy. Oops, sorry, buddy. Hitting all the snipers is great, but you hit some civilians too. Well, it's nice they're not wasting much ammo, but you really must avoid shooting civilians like that. Come on, let's go see Harry. Now I'm gonna practice. You say using your Metal Gear. Okay, I don't have him yet. Thanks for looking it up. Having to pull out the gun manually is pretty strange. Sorry, Mika, I was just warming up. Fantastic, a perfect score. You're quite a shot, aren't you, Gillian? Fantastic, and no wasted shots either. John or Jean will be surprised. I think that's Gibson. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go with Harry. Harry Benson is our engineer. He's a bit of a lush, but he's a friendly and sweet old guy. Oh yeah, let's go see Harry. Exactly, blah blah. He's the engineer, right? This is engineering. Wow, that picture at the back there. That's so like 80s. Holy crap. All the junkers, that is the runners' equipment, is made here. Doesn't look like Harry's around at the moment. You're truly beautiful, Mika. Thanks, Gillian. I'll take that at face value. Let's stop looking at Mika. He's quite brilliant. He's won 3 Nobel Prizes and the Fields Prize too. Whoa, seriously? Harry's an orphan. He lost his parents in the catastrophe. Harry Junker Investigator gets an analysis robot. Quite a combination, huh? We call the robots Navigators. His wife was killed by Snatcher 2 years ago. Oh, that's unfortunate. After that, he quit his detective job and became a junker. He was a detective, huh? Since then, he's been living with his daughter, Katrina. Have you seen my money? A lot of places around here won't take plastic. Cash is king in the Okobe. There are tools and machines all over the place. It's a regular factory in here. This room always looks like this. I don't know how he finds anything. He must have gone off to do something. He'll be back soon, I'm sure. Let's ask about Katrina. She's John's only child. She turned 18 this year. She's a model. She's quite cute. Of course she's the model. I'm sure that means nothing in the context of a Kohima game. If you meet him, you'll understand why he's so good. Gibson? Okay. He'll be back soon. G's Navigator is called Little John. I wonder what kind of Navigator you'll get. No idea. Would you mind asking Harry when he gets back? Fine. Mika. Yes? What do you want? I can sense that you and I are destined to fall in love. It might sound crazy, but Gillian, please. Gillian, you're married, aren't you? Yeah, that's the good way to end that conversation. I wonder if he really can make it as a junker. I wonder if he really can make it as a junker. It's a good question. Well, I think I've asked about everything, so we'll come back a bit later. Take a look at the detective's room. This must be Gibson's room. This is a detective's room. It's the office for our runners. That's what we call junker investigators like you. They'll be using that desk in the back. What about this desk near the door here? That's Jean's desk. Jean Jack Gibson. John Jack Gibson. He's our ace runner. Also your only one. So, yeah. A lot of information flows into here. All the information available to our runners is output from Jordan. This is an antique desk. Jean's really into antiques. Old detective, huh? Looks like a nice desk, but I probably won't be using it much. Understatement of the whole game right there. This place is really different from other detective offices. If you're that interested, why don't you just meet him? He wasn't there. There's nobody around except Mika. Let's go to the computer room. This is Junker Headquarters computer room. It sounds kind of ominous. It's linked to databases throughout the country, so you can find almost any information you might need. Again, 5 people. Antiques in the computer room, huh? I haven't seen a keyboard in some time. Oh, well, how do you use it? That's smaller than I expected. So this is you, our host computer, huh? The RM1013 model? How to use. This is our host computer, a model RM1013. We call it Jordan. That's for Junker Online Regional Data Access Network. I'm sorry, I think you mean, God, do I remember what Junker stands for? Japan something. Something. Elimination Rangers. Yes, got it. Just call them Jur. Japanese Elimination Rangers. There you go. Done. It employs full-scale artificial intelligence-based processors. Jordan is fully programmed with all human learning routines and uses an intelligent interface to perform automatic translation, problem-solving, you name it. It employs expert-class artificial intelligence routines developed for fieldwork robots. It's the best there is. It doesn't look good. First, put your Junker card in the slot. Once it's confirmed you as a user, you just follow the instructions that Jordan flashes on the screen. Go ahead, sit down here. Once you're registered on the system, the rest is easy. I am Jordan, Junker Headquarters host AI computer system. Please insert your ID card. What? Has this thing got a personality? Quit Jordan is a good name. I quit you, Jordan! Okay, Junker card going in. User confirmed as Gillian Seed. Welcome to Jordan. What sort of information do you need? Well, at least they let me in. Fact file. Jordan fact file. Please select the category you wish to search. Whoa. Yeah, politics. Oh god. Maybe not politics. Jordan ID file. Use the cursor to input the name of the person you are searching for. Input first name then last name without a space. For example, input John Konami as John Konami. Or you can search with just first name, for example, John. Let's put in a name that we don't know yet. Can I execute request? Why not? They're just random then. They use this AI voice though. Okay. How about... Oh no. Oops. So, no matching name. The other one just didn't let me. How about that? How about that? How about Harry? Clearly there's only one Harry in the whole city. I should add Kohima. Yeah, Harry Benson. Engineer. Junker agency age. 55. Height. 168 centimeters. Wow, he's pretty short. Weight. 65 kilograms. And he's light. Blood type, O0, or O minus, rather, O0. Single. Originally member of government science team to combat Snatchers before its combination with police team to form Junker Agency. Parents die in the catastrophe. Harry taken into government custody. Earns PhD from Michigan State University at age 14. Whoa! What? Gains widespread attention for his development of weapons during World War III. What happened before this game? Joins NASA following war and contributes to Ramjet engine development team. 3 Nobel Prizes, 1 field prize. Damn. Let's see this Hideo guy. Please search for file under last name. My bad. Oops. Hideo Kojima. Birthday. 24th of August, 1963. Zodiac sign, Virgo. Blood type, AA. Personality, third generation family man. Nickname, Ojama. Favorite game, Zabiga. Message, Snatcher has crossed the sea. I hope you all enjoy it a lot. Huh. I mean, it's a little late, but yeah. Yeah, we'll like it, I'm sure. Thanks, Hideo. Can you stop harassing women in your video games, by the way? Thanks. Yeah. So we can't look for random. Interesting. I think of another character that's coming up that we don't know anything about. Ah, yes. This is a name I know that we haven't heard in the game yet. I just want to see if you can access it early. Just like Modnar and random. Napoleon. It does work, but it brings up the wrong person. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not going to read all this. This is just put here because they expect you to search for Napoleon after you meet him to try and get information on him, and this is what you get instead. Which is likely why he names himself Napoleon in the game, so you can't actually do this to him. Nice little detail. Thank you for using Jordan. I look forward to our next session together. Alright, surely Harry is back by now. He'll be on the screen all night. No, don't worry about it. Harry's got to be back by now. I don't know. It's quite the freewheeling type. Oh, here he is.
Oh, good. Harry's back.
Great to meet you. You're Gillian Seed, right? Haven't we met somewhere before?
No, I don't believe so.
Really? Well, I guess I must be imagining things.
He thinks we met somewhere before. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. So Mika there with her. Oh, good, Harry's back. That was such a like. Oh, please stop leaving me alone with this Gillian guy. Investigate Harry. Those are odd work clothes. Let me take a look at those. Hey, what are you doing? Stop it! That fellow's got no manners. People in my day would never do anything like that. Let's ask about navigators.
I know. All right, allow me to introduce the Navigator, which I designed especially for you. Hey, Metal Gear, get out here.
Where's Snake when you need him?
Metal, introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you, Gillian. I am Metal Gear Mach 2. I am programmed to be your personal assistant.
Metal Gear? That's a pretty weird name.
Oh, he's cute.
Thank you.
I think he's turning red. I took his basic design and his name from the Metal Gear menace of the late 20th century. But quite unlike that Metal Gear, this one was designed for peaceful purposes.
Yes, because this takes place in the same universe as Metal Gear, the game. Kojima. I mean, I love stuff like this, but come on. Navigators are designed from the start as Junker's investigativeness assistant. On-site detection, analysis, recording, communications, you name it. They're packed with features. And Metal Gear here is the latest model. What about an attack system? Don't they carry any weapons? Afraid not. They're unarmed. After all, the main idea behind a Navigator is to assist in an investigation's data management. But you do have a save function. Just choose the Use Metal Gear command and then the Save command. You can record the exact status of your investigation that way. In the same way, you can use the Use Light command to help you when it's too dark to see. Told you they were nice to have around, didn't I? How about communications? Does it have some kind of radio? Yep, there's a video phone installed. A video phone? That's right! Select Use Metal Gear and then use video phone to access it. In theory, you can use it anywhere, but you have to watch out for interference. Sometimes the signals just can't get through. Cool. Oh, I want to show him Metal Gear. How about Blaster?
Oh, that's right. Don't panic yourself. I got it right over here. This is your blaster, the official weapon of a junker. It's got full user feedback circuitry, adjusting itself to your reaction time. In other words, it's just as good as you are. What do you think? Here, see how she feels.
It's unbelievably light.
You bet it is. This ain't one of those ray guns the Army uses. She's put together with the latest carbon polymers and ceramics, not affected by heat one bit. And her ergonomic design optimizes both functionality and firepower. Well, what do you think, Gillian?
I'll take it.
I don't want it. Cue the MGS3 pistol monologue, right? First, you have to get used to things. The rest can come later. Use the Junker's Eye practice system down in the shooting range to get used to your blaster. You know, that booth we just saw in the shooting range, Gillian. I took a look at your practice results. Not bad. You got a pretty steady hand there, mister. Doesn't he? He seems like he can handle himself. This gun is designed to bring out the best in whoever's using it. The more you use it, the better and more powerful you'll get. Is that true? Look at... Oh, I can't show him my blaster. That's an interesting emote you got there. Full bipedal motion system, eh? I don't want anything that's gonna slow me down. I wasn't built for running, but in case of emergency... Yeah? In case of emergency what? Carry me while you run, please. You can't be serious. Tell me you're not serious. Also, I saw the grammar issue there, but it's funny. It looks like some kind of child's toy. A toy? I'd be interested to see what kind of toys you had as a kid. Yeah, but it's kind of cute. There's a poster and a photograph on the wall. It's a picture that was on the wall. The photograph of a small boy. That's a picture of me as a kid. It's my only memory of my childhood. Pretty cute, huh? Even I was good looking once. Hey, you look pretty cool now. This looks like a poster from the late 20th century. What? You know who she is? You've got a good taste for a youngster. Doesn't look like he'll be that much help with a body like that. Gillian, Navigators are designed primarily for information processing support. It's not an attack unit. Alright, well. Oh, no, I can't leave. You're an engineer. Tell me about how the Snatchers are built. It's odd, but we've never been able to get a specimen. They're always stolen or have self-destructed. They have any weakness? They're built really well, so it's tough to destroy them outright. Try to immobilize them. They've got these slits on their head for some reason. A well-placed shot there will often destroy their control function. That's why it's important to practice your marksmanship. Okay, shoot Snatchers in the slit on their heads.
I have a video phone call from Jean-Jacques Gibson coming in. Connecting.
Gibson.
Junker HQ, this is Gibson. I've cornered a probable male Snatcher. I'm in the abandoned factory in the M District. Request immediate backup.
Ow.
Gillian, that means you. You better head out right away. Jean needs your help.
We must hurry. We'll use a turbocycle to travel to the scene.
Be careful, Gillian.
Off we go, I guess.
This is a turbocycle, specially designed for junker use. In addition to three-wheeled ground travel, it is capable of hovering and high-speed flight. The vehicle is also VTOL capable, so takeoffs and landings in narrow areas present no difficulty.
A flying tricycle, huh? I just came in one of these things.
We have been assigned this vehicle for use in our investigations.
Well, sounds like things are heating up. I don't want to leave you guys hanging, so why don't we deal with Gibson's request for help before we do anything else, so you can finally see some gameplay. Let's continue again. Thanks, Metal Gear. I love this song, by the way. It's brand new and was just tuned up. It's a 47 Interceptor. It's built by the same company that builds the shuttle. On the ground, it runs on 3 wheels, but they're retracted during flight. Flying car. This is the Junker HQ parking lot. Several turbocycles are parked in the area. I'm sure wasting time wouldn't mean anything. It's built with the latest ceraplastics and carbon polymers. It doesn't even have a scratch on it. There's no problem. The tires also have the inspector's stamp on them. Well, it's not gonna be spotless for long. Nice. That is not a wheel. We're in the Turbocycle. Operation is computer control. Where would you like to go? Let's go home.
Now departing for the abandoned factory.
My first day on the job, and now this. Ace Junker Gibson has cornered a suspected Snatcher. I wonder if this guy really is a Snatcher. Guess I'll find out now if all that training really paid off.
Our first encounter with a Snatcher. You know what the best part about this game is? It doesn't randomly crash. We've arrived at the abandoned factory. What would you like to do? I want to go home. And it's fucking... What is this weather? We've arrived at the abandoned factory. This is where John called from. The sky is getting quite dark. It looks like a storm may be coming in. You think? What gave it away? It's a battered old factory. Judging from its design, I'd say it dates from the period when manned production techniques were still used. It appears abandoned. This place is quite run down. It looks deserted, too. The building is heavily damaged. It's probably been abandoned since the last century. Metal, are you reading anything? I can't tell from here. We'll have to move inside. Hey, he has a motion sensor, which will be quite useful. Oh, I need to look at our possessions, sorry. Jeez, looks pretty scary in there. Why don't we head home? Gillian, you're a full-fledged junker now. Pull yourself together. Okay. It has an eerie atmosphere about it. There's nothing unusual here. That's a bit more unusual.
No!
What was that?
A male scream. Perhaps something has happened to Jean-Jacques.
John.
Gillian, please use extreme caution. I read multiple moving objects within the factory. This could indicate the presence of Snatchers or Insectors.
Insectors? What in the world's that?
A spider-like robot used by Snatchers as security devices. Though compact in size, they are armed with needle guns. Use extreme caution.
Needle guns, huh? Yeah, John Jock, apparently. It's not John Jack. Let's Sonic the fuck out of here. Nope, we're gonna go in. I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet now. I'll be reading the text, of course, but I'm not gonna... Since the atmosphere wants to be a little imposing, I'll try and let it play out, you know? Alright, we're going in. Keep your blaster ready. Push the A button to draw your blaster. Anything could happen in here. You might want to save frequently in case disaster strikes. We've entered the factory. This is the spot where he placed that video phone call. I'll just go ahead and save. There's debris everywhere. Please watch your step. There are pipes running everywhere. The ceiling looks quite weak. The building is severely damaged. It should be demolished. The building is severely damaged. Yep, sorry. Been weakened by rust in several places. I'm not picking up any sounds. Metal! Aren't you picking anything up? Nothing's moving. That's odd. What happened to John? Nothing good, I'm sure. Yow! That's really hot. I'm going to have a blister there. Be careful, the surface is hot due to steam within. Something special here. Where's John Jock anyway? This place looks like as if it could collapse at any moment. We must be careful. It's uncomfortably quiet here. Wait, I'm picking something up. It's headed this way. Really? What direction is it coming from? Dead ahead. 10 meters. 9, 8, 7, 6. That's impossible. I don't see anything. 5, 4, 3. Target identified. It's just a fly. Metal Gear. Metal! Aren't you picking anything up? We're reading it all. We're the only thing moving in here. Alright, now moving ahead.
What the?
It's Little John.
Little John?
Yes, Jean-Jacques Gibson's personal navigator.
Well, shit. That can't be good. Oh my. Little John's been demolished. Oh my. There's no way to repair damage this bad. Welp. Little John. Boy, they really wasted him. Ceiling's been damaged, some of the wiring sticking out. Little John's parts are spread everywhere. This is awful. Let's hope John's parts isn't spread everywhere too. There's wreckage everywhere. I don't detect anything special. Hey, Metal, aren't you picking anything up? No, nothing. We're the only thing... Excuse me. The only thing moving. This charring indicates he was hit by fire from a laser cannon. Nearly all of his circuits are burned completely through. His functions have been completely terminated. Nevertheless, his memory may be all or partially intact. Where's Gibson? Sorry, those watching a vlog, I was told to hydrate. A navigator never leaves his runner's side unless there is a very serious reason. We have to hurry. Gibson's in trouble. You think?
Well, what do you think? Can you get this memory chip out of there in one piece?
I will attempt it. Now retrieving memory chip. Memory chip retrieved.
Nice. Now we have that. Hey, Metal, you picking anything up? Nope, no readings. I can't confirm any sound except for the water drops and Little John's shortening out. I'm afraid I can't analyze their navigator's memory. We'll have to go back to headquarters to process it. Let's just hope there's something left. And look at the pipe, huh? Alright. Retreat! Alright, now moving ahead. Things are scattered all over the floor. Please watch your step. Besides the large pillar across the floor, there's nothing unusual. Metal, anything on your sensors? No, nothing. We're the only thing moving. I'm not picking up any sounds. The only ones in the area. Metal, anything on your sensors? Nope, not reading. Not picking up any sounds. The graffiti on the walls appear quite old. It's strangely quiet here. Oh. Wait, there's a figure on the floor.
Dear God.
Well, F in chat for Gene, or John. Gibson! It's Gibson! My god, his head's been twisted completely off! Jeez, wish I didn't have to meet him like this. Can't believe they killed Gene. John. John. Just like Gillian's the best runner now. Yeah. There was a key in one of his pockets. What is this key for? I don't know of anywhere old keys like this are still used. Yeah, he was into antiques, wasn't he? Metal, anything on your sensors? No, nothing. We're the only thing moving. This item is quite an antique. Metal, hang on to this key as evidence, okay? Alright, I'll store it. He dropped his blaster here. It's been crushed flat. This would take incredible strength. Yeah, definitely a Snatcher. John's blaster has been bent like a twig. It's an old type blaster. It's definitely John's. Gene's. It's still warm. He probably fired several shots. It's uncomfortably quiet here. Yeah, that ain't great. Wonder where this is from. There are no public facilities which still use keys like this. If that's true, then it must be some personal item of John's. Probably for his desk. If we check his things, we may be able to discover something. He's still warm. That scream we heard was no doubt his. What killed him? His head has been twisted off. He died instantly. It would take incredible strength to do this. Wait, there's a scrap of paper in one of his pockets. Search the house. With an exclamation on it? It's written on ordinary paper. Indeed. Search the house! Exclamation. I don't think that's an exclamation. There's something weird about it. What is that supposed to mean? Who knows? These could be Gene's last words. Metal, keep this as evidence, will you? Alright, now storing paper scrap in my internal chamber. And my belly! I don't think we'll find any more evidence on his belongings. You don't know. Anything on your sensors? Nope, no reading. Look, Gene's holding something in his right hand. It's hair! He's holding several strands of hair. In addition, there's skin tissue under his nails, probably from him scratching his attacker.
Now analyzing recovered hair sample. Analysis complete. Results on the display.
It is on screen, huh?
1. Chromosomal analysis of cells from the papilla and root reveal 46XY. Subject is male. 2. Hair color, brown. Hair structure reading of
Negative Snatcher. Alright.
Now analyzing recovered tissue sample.
I like how we can do this on site.
Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type O, Rh factor negative.
What?
2. Chromosomal analysis of cells in the sample reveal 46XX. Subject is female.
Huh?
3. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. 4. Number of melanocytes in sample indicates that subject is Caucasian. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the tissue sample, a cluster of skin cells, was scraped from the subject during a struggle with Jean. These skin cells almost certainly came from a female European, blood type O negative snatcher.
So there's more than one Snatcher involved. Gibson said, I've cornered a probable male Snatcher. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Well, shit. So there's not just one Snatcher here, there's two. Which is probably why he got wrecked, because he probably couldn't handle two. Can we use the video phone? Sorry, Gillian, I can't get a clear frequency at this location. Why not, Metal? It's probably due to the presence of Snow 9. Snow 9? It's a bioengineered form of pollen which interferes with radio transmissions. You might remember Snow 9 was mentioned in Police Knots. Because why not? Already analyzed the hair sample. Well. Alright, now moving ahead. It's a dead end. It's blocked by cave-in. We can't go any farther. Hey, Metal, you picking anything up? No. Well, whoever was here, they've already left. There's no way we could possibly move this out of the way. I don't see any way out from here. Still uncomfortably quiet. There must be several tons of earth here. There's evidence of a struggle on the ground here, but I can't interpret it. What do you think happened? A motion... his motion detector makes a very loud noise, by the way, when there's something around, so we'll know. We'll know if he hears something. Or notices anything. I'm still gonna do it, though. There's nothing moving but the two of us. There's gotta be something in here. Oh, that's right. I forget something here.
An analysis of Jean's stomach reveals a major lesion on the caloric region of the gastric membrane.
So, Jean had an ulcer, huh?
Yes. In addition, I read a substantial quantity of partially digested organic compounds.
Organic compounds. If you can determine the composition and the degree to which the food's been digested, we may be able to figure out where Jean's been.
Record all the images. I think you can have him scan. Yeah, there we go.
Now making incision in Jean's stomach to analyze organic compounds present. Analysis complete. Results on the display. Results of the analysis indicate the organic compounds are primarily composed proteins that have been exposed to digestive acids for approximately 3 hours. Amino acid structure of the protein suggests the meat is that of a buffalo.
Huh?
Buffalo meat?
Yes, buffalo meat. The results indicate that Jean ate buffalo meat somewhere about 3 hours
Uh-oh. That's the sound.
I'm reading movement.
Two of them. Something just ran across that doorway.
Snatchers?
Unable to confirm. I suggest we investigate.
It was a dead end, though. What was that a moment ago? I was definitely picking something up, but... Alright, now moving ahead. Dead end. A dead end. So where did the Snatchers go? The only thing moving. You okay, Gillian? That's weird. I was fine until a moment ago. Please stay quiet. What's wrong, Metal? Maybe it's a sensor defect, but I think I'm picking a sound off in the distance. Can you hear it, Gillian? Yeah, it's like a beeping sound. Feels like my ears are going out on me. Maybe it's due to a change in the air pressure. There's a beeping sound for sure. Oh, it's actually a lot quieter now, the game in general. How would you do that? Here's something which sounds like a timer. That can't be good. Are you okay? Maybe I'm getting a cold. Wait, I hear something. I can't hear a thing. Quiet. There. Can you hear it? Listen. You can hear a sound like that of a timer. Wait, I can hear something. I can't hear a thing. Quiet. There. Can you hear it? Yeah, the game is quieter, but there's definitely a noise. Turn up the volume on your TV. I'm not playing on a TV, sorry. Can you hear that? It sounds like a clock. I'm picking something up from the direction of Little John. I thought Little John's functions were totally dead. And investigate him, so we gotta look.
Time bomb?
Evacuate immediately.
That's not good. Just be on the safe side. You should save frequently from here on. Okay. Will do. Thank you for the warning, game. I would like to continue game. Movement. Insectors, use your blaster. I know, I'm practiced enough at the HQ's range. Die, insectors. You don't belong in this world. Oh, a life bar. Whoa. Hey. Got hit. That's lame. That hurt a lot, too. It's hard to do with a D-pad. Sometimes the button doesn't take, so like there, I had to push like twice. The motion reading has vanished. Gillian, are you alright? They hit me once, but I'll survive. Now activating first aid systems. I'll stop the bleeding. Thanks, Metal. Blood flow stopped. Disinfection completed. Now injecting Junker's blood, fluid, supplement, and painkillers. Finally, some nanomachines, healing agents. Youch! Oh. That should be sufficient for the time being. That was close. Gotta be more careful. It's not my fault sometimes I didn't read my button prompts. Come on. There is music, but it wants me to turn it up. It's for a joke later. I guess I'll turn it up a bit. Let them have their joke.
We're getting out of here!
Sorry, I cannot go with you.
What's wrong with you? Hurry it up!
I am incapable of locomotion.
What on earth are you blabbering about? Let's go! It's gonna blow!
Please save yourself. I am paralyzed with fear.
You're a robot.
I can't believe this stupid robot! Come on!
Ow. That's the joke. Now we turn it down again.
Jeez, my ears are really ringing.
That's because you left the volume turned up.
Damn snatchers.
There is no need for concern. I have stored all the information about the evidence and the area in my memory. We should return to Junker headquarters.
That's the joke.
We've returned to Junker headquarters.
Ooh, that was some first day.
Now entering the building. We've entered the lobby.
This is not synced up well at all.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You performed your duties quite satisfactorily.
Hang on, can I sync? Yeah, here we go. Perfect sync. Let's try that.
That's right. It's not your fault, Gillian. Don't worry about it. By
It's
the
probably
way,
not going to
the
be
chief
fine
is waiting
here,
for
but
you.
it'll be fine for the next cutscene.
This is the chief's office.
Well, Seed, that was a pretty rough first assignment to draw. You made a great effort, though. I've studied the data transmitted back by Metal Gear, so I know all about what happened out there. It's too bad about Gibson. He was a great junker. Seed, I need you to take over for him. You're the only one I've got left who can battle this Snatcher menace.
Welp. I think that will do for Snatcher for right now, because it's getting quite late. Nah, I think I'm finished. That's enough for now. Gillian, I hope we can continue the investigation together soon. Nice. Resting in and in. I don't need a save state, don't worry. That'll be fine. Okay. How about that? So, that was Snatcher. I've been looking forward to playing this one, actually. What do you guys think? Well, it's only 2 people watching. Man, not a whole lot of audience today. Everyone's busy watching that British Game Award thing still, I'm sure. Alright. Well, like I said, I've been looking forward to playing this for a while. I think it's a quite interesting game. Yeah. Do I have anything to talk about before we quit? I don't know. I actually don't know. Not really. This up a bit. Blah blah. Good start. Ionic. I think it's interesting. Well, I like it too. I've seen it played before. Never played it myself. I figured this would be a good time for me to try it. I know it's only 1.5 hours, but we did 1 hour of Kuon as well, so I hope that will be good enough for you guys. Maybe people will watch the VOD later, huh? I hope they do. Having 2 viewers feels kind of sad. More Snatcher tomorrow? If I'm up for streaming tomorrow, yes, we'll do more Snatcher. You want to see it? I like it, so I say yes. I say yeah. Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you, as always, for joining me tonight. It's been fun, even if it was just a few of us. Snatcher's good times, and getting to Koan was nice to get done with as well. Another game that I have to upload to YouTube and make sure I make a playlist for. The game picks up even more in like its craziness, kind of like Police Knots. It gets up there, and this time it's in English for you guys, so you don't have to read a bunch of text all the time. Of course, the voices can be kind of diffused by the music, as you heard, but obfuscation is what we do here at Commander Useless Headquarters, I guess. So anyways, guys, I think we'll call it here. Like I said, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's great to have you, even if it's just a few of you. Those of you watching on VOD, I hope you enjoyed. Now, I'm probably gonna hop off and probably get some sleep if I can. Sorry, guys. Please be good to each other. Take care. And I'll see you next time. Have a good night.